never die. Never die.
Fuck you.
All right. This is, I was just about to fucking go on a whole tangent on what podcast this was, but this is the Angry Dad Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. And before I get into today's podcast, I want to thank Blackstone Labs for sponsoring this podcast. And you can get 20% off your entire order, blackstonelabs.com, B2the4thpower checkout. Look, proteins, branched chain amino acids, pre-workouts, thermogenics, weight gain, weight loss, whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever it is you're trying to achieve in the gym, Blackstone Labs can help you. And you can get 20% off your entire order, blackstonelabs.com, B2the4thpower checkout. Go check them out. That's blackstonelabs.com, B2the4thpower checkout, 20% off your entire order. You can use this code multiple times. So I'm just letting you guys know. You know what I'm saying? The discounts just don't end at the first one. So go check it the fuck out. Also, too, CH Concrete serving the San Francisco Bay Area. That is CH Concrete serving the San Francisco Bay Area. No job too big, no job too small. Residential, commercial, does not matter. CH Concrete can help you. Look, you want to cement your backyard, they'll cement your backyard. You want to cement your front yard, they'll cement your front yard. Shit, if you want to cement the whole place, they'll cement the whole place. Look, patios, walkways, driveways, foundations, sidewalks, curbs, it does not matter. They do it all. That is CH Concrete serving the San Francisco Bay Area. Now let's get into today's podcast. It's Friday. I got a whole slew of stuff that's going on, and it just is what it is, and my day's just consumed. But first thing I did when I got up this morning, everybody checks the news. Everybody checks what's going on in the world, and, lo and behold, the person I'm going to speak about, the person I'm talking about, it's a lovable person, a lovable character, a lovable human being. I've never heard a bad thing about this man. I've seen countless movies with him in it that are iconic in this world. And the person I'm talking about is Rick Moranis. Rick Moranis has played in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Honey, I Blew Up the Kids, Ghostbusters, Little Shop of Horrors, there's Spaceballs that are and that's a reference to Spaceballs that Back in Time podcast just did with Paranormal Pat and the Terrible Terror himself, Brian. And he's played such iconic roles, and this man has his movie roles, his movie style, everything he's done has been epic. They're quotable, they're rememberable. Everything he's ever done in the movie business has just always been on par, at least from my eyes, my point of view. And for those who didn't know, he dropped off the face of the planet because his wife got sick, so he needed to take care, or, something happened to his wife. I don't want to get into it, But he ended up having to raise his kids and take care of his kids. Well, guess the fuck what he did? He stepped out of the limelight and became a father. And he just didn't become a father. He was a father. But the thing is, he had a support system. But the thing is he could no longer, he wanted to make sure his kids were raised right, which I commend the man for. He did the right approach. I need my time, attention, and my focus. And I have the ability to stay home. I have the ability to take care of them. I have the ability to be there. And guess the fuck what? I would do the exact same fucking thing. I was in his shoes. But I'm not in his shoes. So he did his way. He did it the right way. I felt it was good. I felt it was the right thing to do. And who the fuck am I to speak on what he did? But the thing is I respect that. I commend that. And he's a hell of a man for it. But the thing is he's back in the limelight, making spots, making appearances, doing all these different things. And lo and behold, when I wake up this morning drinking my fucking coffee, it's not really coffee, I'm drinking chai fucking tea, you know what I'm saying? It's a spicy kind, so it's delicious. But he was attacked randomly attacked. Punched in the face. Sucker punched in the face. I watched the films. I've watched the videos. I'll put it right here so you can see it. It's very fucking quick. It's very fucking fast. He was literally walking on one side of the street. Like I said, it's a large sidewalk. There's construction being done. You can see the overhang. It's two fucking people. One walking towards him walking in the opposite direction, him just minding his own fucking business. And then this fucking guy just swings, punches him straight in the fucking face, and then takes the fuck off. They released the film today, because I'm assuming this happened either last night or this morning. I'm assuming this morning. And it's flooded the news, and it's just fucking insane to me that someone as lovable, that someone as iconic as that, and I could understand he's wearing his regular, we all wear regular clothes. He's wearing a baseball hat, and you don't, as a celebrity, you don't want to be recognized. You just want to be able to do your thing. And unfortunately, like I said, how random this was, or who the fuck this guy was, or whatever the fuck is going on, it just pisses me to fuck off that this actually fucking happened. That Rick Moranis, he went to the hospital, he got checked out, he's doing fine, but it's just so traumatizing that this is the kind of shit that happens, that this is the fucking way the world is. Because if it was me and I was there, and, you know, we can speculate all this shit, like, I wouldn't have let that happen. You know, the majority of us wouldn't let that happen, especially if it was Rick Moranis. I would have snapped both this guy's arms and be like, that's what you fucking get. You fucking deserve this. This is about to happen to you. I should put my boot in your fucking mouth, smash your fucking face in for trying to do something. And I would basically do this for anybody, really. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see nobody get fucking hit. I don't want to see nobody get a fucking tacked. You know what I'm saying? I would try to do what I could. All right? Because sometimes you have to. Some people can't defend themselves. Rick Moranis is your average looking dad body figure, like, you know, it is what it is. If you know Rick Moranis, you understand that he ain't going to be able to defend himself. He's not going to be able to fend this guy off, but luckily it wasn't a fucking brutal attack. It was just one fucking punch. He's not, like, he's hurt. He's going to have damage on his face. I don't know. I didn't see the extent. I didn't see no photos after. I don't know if he's got a black eye or he's just got a lump on the lip or whatever the fuck it is. But the thing is he didn't deserve that. Nobody fucking deserves that. Nobody deserves to be randomly a fucking attacked. And the thing is always being aware of your surroundings. Where, you know, I grew up in a tough neighborhood where you always had to be conscious of everyone around you, anyone around you, strange movements, strange hand motions, strange fucking, you know, body language from other fucking people. Because I could read your eyes. I could read your shoulders. I could read your foot, your feet. I can see the intent in your eyes, the intent in your body, the intent in your motion. I can see you creeping closer to me like you're going to fucking do something. I can feel it. It's ingrained in my fucking soul. You know, people call it a gut fucking instinct. But the thing is, I was raised and born with this. I had to fucking evolve and adapt it. I had to be able to read the fucking room. Even though I can't see you, I can feel you. And it's just crazy because, you know, a lot of people ain't grown with this. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people, you know, they live their life lottie-dottie and fucking, you know, and nothing fucking ever comes of it. You know what I'm saying? Because bad things don't happen to most people. But the thing is that when you grow up in a place where bad things happen on a constant basis, you learn to be aware of it. You learn to pay the fuck attention. You watch the people. I check the people. I know how many people are walking up and down the street while I'm walking up the street. I know where people's hands are at. I can see their motions. I can see if their eyes are shifting towards me or if they're reaching for something. It's something that I fucking keep constant visual on. I have no reason to do this anymore. I don't, you know, growing up and I started minding my own fucking business, doing my own thing, raising my fucking kids and my family. I no longer had a need for this reaction. I no longer had a need for this ability. But the thing is I can't break fucking habits. One of the things I was always taught growing up is you never leave your house without shoes. You can wear sandals, you can do this and this. But the thing is, what if something happens? What if you got to run? What if you get attacked? What if something requires you to wear shoes that you don't have shoes for and all of a sudden you're stuck in flip-flops? It took a long time for me to break that fucking habit of just like, you know, going in and out of my house, my front house. Of course, I got fucking house slippers. I got house sandals, you know, whatever I'm going to do around the house. But the thing is if I'm going to go somewhere, go to the store, you know what I'm saying? Give me a second. Let me put my shoes on. It's still a hard habit to break. But the thing is I don't put myself in situations and I don't expect myself to be in situations. But the thing is that's life. These are the things that happen. These are the things that I grew up understanding and knowing that what if can happen. That what if is there. It's not a big what if, it's when. It's always a when if it happens, or how is it going to happen, or when it does happen, am I going to be fucking ready? You know, seeing Rick Moranis get punched in the face like that, it's like, like I said, he lives a carefree life. I don't know how carefree it is. I just understand that, you know, he's rich, he's got a family, he's doing his thing, he's a famous movie actor, and so a lot of times you kind of have a little bubble. In that bubble, you know, you don't feel invincible, but you understand that you're kind of a little bit on the outsides of like, oh, okay, people know not to mess with me, but then you got psychopaths out there that just randomly hit fucking people. Because like I said, if it would have been me and some guy was going to randomly fucking hit me and they came at me, best believe I was already 2 steps ahead where I'm going to dodge the punch, grab the punch, or I'm going to take him down. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the reaction. I might be an old man now, but my reaction time's still going to be decent enough to where somebody that's going to attack me that doesn't know how to fight is going to really regret what the fuck happens. Because I've been in more than enough fights to understand how the things start, how the income go, how like I said, it's hard to put words to what I'm trying to say. But the thing is I'm always prepared. I'm always ready. All right. I don't want to be. I don't need to be, but I can't fucking help it. Like I said, I'm always prepared for the worst. You know, I'm always willing to do whatever. And there's no reason for me to have this thought, this mindset. But the thing is I was raised with it. I had to know it. I'm willing to go that far. I'm willing to take care and survive. I'm willing to protect my life with everything I fucking have at a moment's instant. The only reason I say this is because I have a lot riding on me. I have my kids. I have my families. I want to see them grow up. I want to see things happen. I want to evolve. I want, when the day happens when I have grandkids, I want to be there for every fucking moment. All right. I've had my life closely almost taken a few times, but the thing is I'm still alive, and I'm willing to protect that at all fucking costs. And when I say all costs, I mean all costs. If I have to take your life to protect my life, guess what I'm going to do? I ain't gonna hesitate. Some people don't know how to stop. But guess what? Same here. I don't know how to stop. Just because I beat you up doesn't mean you're not gonna come back. Just because I stop you doesn't mean you're going to stop. Because if you're not gonna stop, guess what? I'm just gonna choke you out. And it's not just choke you out. I'm gonna choke you out till you're no longer breathing, till your heart no longer beats. I will hold on for my dear life to make sure that I survive and walk out. People will be like, that's too much. That's too much force. The thing is, you need to understand is you or me. At the end of the day, it's you or me. And it will never be me as long as I have something to say about it. I'm willing, more than willing, to do what it takes. It might sound brutal. It might sound nasty, but think about this. Would you be willing to lose everything in this world just because you think the other guy's going to calm down and stop? Or you're going to do what it fucking takes. It's not in everybody's heart. It's not in anybody's ability. But the thing is I have a mind switch. I have a flip. I can go and it's funny because people say it all the time. But the thing is I'm really fucking serious. If I need to, I will shut it fucking down and be fucking the most cruelest fucking person in the world because I've been there, done that. And I've had to have that. And I had to know that. I had to know that the consequences of my actions are going to fucking repeat themselves. Things happen. And I'm always willing to go as far as it needs to go. And it is just always telling people. It's always paying attention. It's something I always constantly pay attention to what's going on. Listen to what's happening. See the people around you. When you close your car, watch your car. Watch the people around you. Watch the people watching you. It's so crazy because, like I said, sometimes we live in a bubble and we lose focus. We lose that, like, I'm okay. I still get up in the morning and look out my window. I still check the cars outside. I still check everything around me. So I kind of give it a quick peek and I pay attention. I survey. What's new in my area? What's new going on? I don't recognize that car. That's a new car. How long's that car been there? These are the things that I continue to do. I don't mean to do them. I just do them. I always pay attention. I'm always watching in the back of my eyes, in my peripherals. I'm always just, okay, I see that. And like I said, it's a random attack. It's weird. It happens sometimes. This is the world we live in. And it's the world that I want to make sure that everyone understands that you can prevent these things. You can see these things. You can foresee them. They always have a foreshadowing. You know what I'm saying? You might be randomly walking, but there's going to be a split second, an instant. And that instant, that's what makes you or breaks you. That's what damages you or saves you. You know what I'm saying? I'm always watching, always paying attention. It still, send chills up down my spine because, it's like, if that happened to me, what would I have done? What am I going to do? How far am I going to have to take this? Is this guy going to give up after I fucking stop him? Is he not? Am I going to have to fucking take his hands into my life? You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking to my ass, but guess the fuck what? This is the Angry Motherfucking Dad. You want to watch this shit? IGTV, YouTube. You want to listen to shit? Spreaker, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, SoundCloud, Deezer, iHeartRadio. This motherfucker's everywhere. You can easily fucking find it. Rate, review, like, subscribe, all that good shit. Somebody needs to hear this shit? Share it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Also, too, I'm part of the SIP network. That's a slightly irregular podcast network, a group of powerful podcasters putting our podcasts out there. Make sure you go check them out, sipnet.us. All the links in the bottom. Check them out. BlackstoneLabs.com, B2the4thpower checkout, 20% off your entire order. Promo code B2the4thpower checkout, BlackstoneLabs.com. Also, too, CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. That is CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. So I'll see y'all motherfuckers on the next one. Fuck.